Hi, this is Coach Savior. I'm going to be taking on shape and shaping. Okay, let's dive into this course. I'm going to be showing you some basic shapes we have. This is your your rectangle tool. You can drag it anywhere you want, but if you want to really get the square or the square, if you want to get the square out of it, you use your what's it called? Your control. Now this is your ellipse tool. If you want to get the cycle, you use your control while dragging it. The same thing as I explained before. Who your control as you're dragging it to give you that right to give you that cycle. But if you don't want to get that cycle, you want to drag it just like that to give you the ellipse tool. Then we have the polygon tool. This polygon tool will be using all of this to illustrate or to do some shapes. And this is all these things they are shapes. All these things they are shapes. So the cycle is a shape, the rectangle is a shape, the polygon is a shape. You can go to common shapes. If you're using Cora 2021 or higher, you will see. But if you're using lower, you will not see like that. What you will see there is banner, or you will see basic shapes. Okay, so you will see shapes. You see a lot of shapes here. You see a lot of shapes here. So these are just basic shapes we have. We have basic shapes which I've explained here: the rectangle, the cycle, the ellipse tool, the polygon. Inside the polygon, we have other basic shapes where you can see your arrow, your. But when it comes to shaping, we're talking about how to use your your shape tool now to manipulate manipulate the shapes into something imaginable. That is where the shaping comes in. So, but all this, if you watch it very clearly, you understand that I'm just using the shape tool to manipulate the basic shapes. Because if you, when you watch your property bar, you will discover that you will discover that there is um there is a lot you need to know about your shape. But let's try to manipulate now with your shape tool, which is the shaping. So we are going to do some manipulations with this your shape tool, which is things imaginable. That is why we call it shaping, like converting your shapes to something imaginable, or creating your own shape, or reforming the shapes. So we are going to reform this shape to our own. So example, we can change the rectangle to ellipse. So are you seeing it now? So at the top of your property bar, this is just basic manipulation. If you put 100 there now, it will change to ellipse 2. If you unlock it, it must make sure this place is locked. If you watch at the top of the middle of that ratio, you will find out that there is a lock key there. So that's a basic. You find out, you use your shape tool to drag it very close. That's where it ends. Then you will go to this edge and drag it like this. Drag it like, you see where it ends. So it will not go further than that. That is why shaping is important. If it's shaping now, manipulating more than that. All these things are just basic shaping, like basic shaping. Normal, like, and just manipulating your shape basically, like using your shape tool, like just uh, playing around my CorelDRAW. So if you watch at the top of your CorelDRAW, that property bar, I'm just using my ratio to just manipulate the edges to see what I can do and what I cannot do. And as I'm just playing around with it. So learn to play around with your CorelDRAW. Learn to play around, especially when you already know what you're doing or what the shape. When you get to this place now, if you see that place that look like spine or inches, that is a sign of outline. So this black thing you're seeing now is the outline. If you enter inside, you can increase the outline as well. You can increase it to any number you want. For the outside, for this outline to be thick, you can increase it. So let's watch. What I did there is I at the corner of the outline, outline the outline, you see where you can convert it. You can change the lines to dot dot dot. You can change the line to anything you just want. Now, how did I get this to this place? First, I double tap. If you watch down of your status bar, you still see the same sign, that spinal sign. As I click, you could double tap it 2 times for that dialog to open. But we have not gotten to that stage first, so I'm just trying to show you how to locate more details on that outline. But when we get to that stage, I will show you. I will give you a full video on it. So I will delete it. Let's start over again. Okay, keep calm. Watch how I manipulate with my property bar and with my shape tool. Remember, if you convert your edges, you can. If you convert it, you cannot do this thing. We'll get to that area. We'll get to the shaping area. But for now, we are still on the basic shapes and just basic manipulation. Okay, now let's go to shaping proper. Number one, your shortcut for your shaping is Ctrl Q. But I'm also going to show you on your property bar how to convert. So let's use the rectangle tool for that. Okay, let's see. I've told you before. I've told you that this shaping is just manipulating your shape. So after drawing my shape, I'll convert it to curve by going to the top right of my top end right of my CorelDRAW property bar. Then I'll click on it. Now if you see the information there, convert to curves. And when you convert to curve, you can control the edges. You can control the knots. Like I said before, that square, that rectangle or square, anything like this shape has 4 knots. So I'm going to manipulate this 4 knots. I'm going to change it to my own kind of shape, what I want to use this shape for. I'm going to, depending on what I want to design or depending on what I want to put on it, that will make me to convert the shape to anything I want. So let me just see how I can manipulate this. If you just keep calm and watch it, then while you will learn or use your CorelDRAW to follow up. Okay, just keep calm and watch. I click. Now what I did there, if you see that S, that sign of S, that thing that looks like S, it shows that you are on the line. So you can click it, it will show star. Then you go to your property bar and you see that star sign, you tap it, then you convert it to curve so that I can manipulate my edges. So let's just watch my own manipulation. Your one might be different thing. Just keep calm and watch. I've told you that design is about creativity. Design is about what you picture. It's about what you see. So this thing just came on my mind now. I just feel like I was just playing around with my notes before I got to achieve something. So that is how. So now I'm going to use it now to create a ribbon or a rose or something, something unique. Are you seeing it? So we'll be creating something like ribbon with our with our shapes. After manipulating the shape, use it to see how we can understand, make something out of it, make it look. I want to add color to it. No, put it on the outline. I'm going to put color on the outline. Okay, just take it one side. Let me take it one side. I will draw other basic shapes. Delete it. So let's go again. Just watch and see the manipulation. And how did I get that? I will tap on that place. I showed you wrong. Then drag it. Also, I will tap it. Just twice. double tap it quickly, it will create a knot there. Okay, see, so what you do, you click, then drag. When you click with your left click, it will convert to transformation. Then you drag it up small, leave it with your right click. You use your left click, carrying it up to that point. Then you use your right click to drop it. That is where this can work. Very simple. I add a color to look more decent on my outline. No, I don't want it. So let's see how we can end with this one. Now let's go to ours. Let's drag. Okay, this is a cycle, a ellipse tool. We want to convert it to a rectangle. So this will be the last one before we close for this. If you need more videos on shape and shaping, we'll check on our YouTube channels. Okay, so I'll be changing it. Remember I told you that that a rectangle have 4 knots. So the knot is angle, up angle, and down angle. So so now we're going to the angle from your left side, the angle from your right side. So you can also use ruler. We have ruler on your CorelDRAW. You can drag your ruler down, so you can know the exact measurement. But if you don't want to use your ruler, you can use your eye to gauge them. So when you tap on that, you see straight line. So you first of all tap on that line first to create that style you've seen there. Then you tap it. When you tap it on that line, when you tap it, that S sign shows you that you can create knot there. When you create it, you tap straight line. You make it a straight line. You see it on your property board, you tap it, it will straight. No need too much prayer for this. Now brain work. This is brain work. So you go again, straight it. You go again, tap it, straight it. You go to the down side, tap it, straight it. Put it on a straight line before you think of how you can follow up. Make sure when you're trying to straight those lines, you will see guidelines on it. Once it is not straight, it will show you. Once you're dragging, it will be showing like a cracky line until when it is straight, all of them will just straight one time. So let me drag my what is it called, my ruler, to professionalize it. Let me professionalize it using my line to make sure I got it right. Yeah, everything is made easy. Don't try to use your brain when we have a ruler there. Don't try to say let me make it straight with that. Though you can still get it, but it will consume more time, because by the time you start monitoring those lines, whether if it is straight or not, that work ruler can do it better. So instead of you monitoring to see whether the line will be straight with just your brains, so I will call this make this let's call this a day. Let's end it here while we look forward to get more videos on how to professionalize or improve yourself. And we have so many videos on our YouTube. Just go subscribe, like, and share. We have a lot of videos, so just keep calm, watch, and I think these videos will really help you a lot, especially those beginners. Just check on my comment section. You will see my WhatsApp number. You see my link where you can follow me up on my WhatsApp. I will give you more videos on how to improve your